Thank you, Ella, for allowing me to speak for a few minutes. And now over to you. I'm going to mute myself.
My pleasure. Thank you, Teresa, for that introduction, and congratulations to all for choosing self-development. For those that know me very well, you will know that I'm a continuous improvement junkie and a personal growth lover. And we all know if we're not growing, we are dying. So this is beautiful that you're all here, and I'm thrilled that you've decided to choose to be with us today. As I mentioned previously, if you weren't on, we are recording now. So just to reiterate, the chat box is yours. It's yours place to share, to contribute, to ask questions, to answer questions. I'm not the only expert in the room here. There is a plethora of knowledge from you wonderful business owners. And what I do invite you to do, if you haven't already, I want you to go and get that piece of paper and the pen, okay? If you're like, oh, I came to the call and I don't have a notebook, go and find something. Go and find an old scrap of paper, go and find a matchbox, go and find whatever it is you need. You're going to want to write some stuff down, because here's the important thing. You can come to this session and any of the wonderful sessions that's been put on by the BACD this week and now and in the future, because I know that it doesn't just stop here at Do It in Durham. And thank you for Teresa for telling and reminding us of what's coming up this afternoon, because the day is not over. Going to something like this is fantastic, but if you do not make a commitment to taking action with the information afterwards, it's going to be nothing but something called shelf help. How many of us have took all these beautiful notes at these wonderful sessions and gone, that's great, and done nothing with it? Right? We've all done it. We've gone, that was wonderful. You've read a book and thought, oh my gosh, right, Teresa? Shelf help. If you've not heard this from before, it happens frequently. I go to people's houses and I go to offices. I've got some people waiting in the waiting room. Let me just let these people in here. And I say, these notebooks are great. How often do you get the notebooks out? How often do you tick off that you've took action? And most people go, I don't actually do that. Right, thank you for admitting that, Sarah. We've all done it. Come on, hands up. How many of you have taken notes and then done nothing with the notes? Come on. How many of you have read a book and done nothing? Thought it's great. What a great book, but done nothing with it. We've all done that. So I ask you, thank you, Helen. Right, thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for being vulnerable. Because it's true, we all do it. So anything you learn today where you think, oh, that's a great reminder, or maybe it's a new tool, or maybe it's a question that you've never asked yourself, or a question that you want to ask from someone else and you know they'll get